Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be filming this video. I don't know what number this is, but my current update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows Roulette, and I have work in very soon, and I have to leave in very soon, so let's just get right into it. I'm super excited for this video. Thank you for watching, all that good stuff, and here we go. By the way, if this is your first time watching, go ahead and click on the playlist that this video is in and check out the previous videos so that the updates make sense to you. So the first shade that I have is one that I've been working on for I think now maybe 3 months. And it's just this silvery shade, so I'm going to show a little clip of what that looked like last month. And as you can see, I've got a huge pan in here. This was really exciting. I used it 6 times this month and it took me 25 uses total. It is a very pretty, like purpley silver shade. But I'm not unhappy about getting another purple out of here, so goodbye. Also, I don't remember what brand this is. The second shade is one that I pulled in 2 months ago called Dark Horse in my Urban Decay Naked palette, the original one. So I will show you what that looked like last month. And this is what it's looking like this month. Please don't mind my nails. Obviously, not much visible progress, but I have used it 8 times this month, and that's 19 times total. So you can kind of see a little disturbance in the top of the pan right there. Honestly, I can already tell this is gonna take a really long time. Maybe not, because I'm considering after December just rolling in a whole new 5 and starting over. So we'll see what happens, but that is what Dark Horse is looking like. Next I have Fairy, that purple shimmery shade in the Tarte, sorry I keep checking the time, the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. Y'all know how I feel about this shade already, so let's just show you what it looked like last month. And this is what it is looking like this month, so a decent dip. I wouldn't say I'm even halfway done. This month I used it 7 times, so not that many, but in total I've used it 14, so also not that many. I do like using it every now and then. It's just one of those things where I have to be in the right mindset because I don't want to not enjoy wearing makeup. So we've still got a little bit to go on that. The third shade is one that I rolled in last month, and it is a gold glitter from this little broken Wet n Wild glitter palette. So I'll show you what that looked like last month. This is it this month. So I have used it 10 times this month. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I don't know if you can tell. I like these. I think they're fun. They're like $3 and they're super fun, and I've already had this one in this project, so yeah. And then last but not least, the shade Hustle in, again, the Naked palette, the original Naked palette. So I rolled that in last month. It was another deep purpley type shade, and let me show you a clip from last month. And believe it or not, I did hit pan on it. And do you want to hear the crazy part? The crazy thing is that I only used it 8 times. And I don't feel like this was a shade I was particularly using that frequently before starting this project, or before rolling it into this project. But there was already like a dip right there, and the shade is fairly soft, and the dip was fairly concentrated because it was one of those shades that I would use with like a liner brush. So that was pretty easy to get through, and I've just been enjoying using this. You can see I have like decent use in some of these shades, especially over here. So that's been nice to pull this back out. Just before I go on to move on to rolling new shades in, I just wanted to show something that I'm like really excited and proud about. I have a bonus pan this month. Now, you could say that it doesn't count because it is a face product. However, other than all over face powders, and one blush. I've never hit pan in a face product before. And what blows my mind is that this is a highlighter. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. I don't think they still have this, but it's really pretty. It has that like dragonfly imprint on it. I hope you can see it. But yeah, I hit pan in this just, I want to say either like yesterday or 2 days ago. It's a very shallow pan, so it's not that impressive of a feat, but I will take the wins where I can get them. I've been doing this thing where each month I only give myself a few of each types of makeup products to work on that month. So I'll put everything else away and I'll just have certain ones to focus on. And that's been really nice, and it makes sure that I'm able to use everything in my collection. So I highly recommend doing that. I was gonna make a video about it, but I realized there really wasn't that much to say, but let me know if any of you are actually curious to see that process, that monthly process, and kind of the thinking that goes behind it and all that. I love videos like that personally, so just let me know because I'd be down to make one. Okay, and here we are at the exciting part. We're gonna roll in 2 more shades. I have more shadows than I did last month because a friend gifted an eyeshadow palette to me. So I currently have 229. I actually don't know if she gave it to me this month or last month, so maybe it was already in here. Here we go, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna pick a random number, 1 through 229, 75, and then the next one is gonna be 78. So let's look at what those are. Ooh, they're both in my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, so I'm gonna go grab that. This palette has not yet been in this project, and I've been waiting for it. I've just been holding out hope, and here it is, and I'm so happy that there's 2 shades from this in here, so that's pretty exciting. So the first shade is 75, which is Dahlia. I think I know what that is. Oh, I didn't. How pretty. We're doing this dark blue shade. How perfect is that for December? Look at how beautiful that is. It's like a cobalt blue. This is probably gonna stain my eye, but oh wow, I'm excited to use this. Okay, and the Juvia's Place shimmers are fairly soft. This is gonna take a long time to work through because wearing a blue is definitely like a choice, so it's not like I'm gonna be wearing it every day. All right, and the 78 is Zobo. It's a purple. It's a matte purple. Okay, well, it's cute. It's kind of cute. It's sort of pinky, actually, so I feel like I could, like, I'm not too upset about it. I could get away with using it and not, like, freaking out. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all of these, and let's look at the palette. So this is the color palette that we will be working on in December. It's very interesting. I wouldn't ever really think to put these colors together, but now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I can come up with some looks. Speaking of looks, I really didn't take that many photos this month. In fact, I don't know if I took any. Maybe 1, maybe 2, but this look is using all of these, so we'll pretend that this counts. But yeah, I just there weren't many days where I used all of these because the ones that I was working on last month, other than this shimmer, were all just like dark satiny colors, so it didn't really make sense to do that. I'm so stupid. I don't have this one anymore. I'm done with that one. I still have Dark Horse to work on. Okay. I'm so silly. Okay, this is what it is. Which makes sense, and that's nicer because now we don't have as much of like 2 shades that look like repeats. I think as of right now I am leaning towards starting over post-December, like just rolling in 5 new shades in January. And I'm also considering going from 5 to 6. But let me know if you think I should just kind of like keep this one going and start a new playlist, or if I should start over entirely. I know it's obviously up to me, but I'm also fairly indecisive, and if you like watching these videos, I want to hear what you'd like to see. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I can get this up before the end of November. What else is there to say? I don't think there's much, but I gotta go. All right, goodbye.